England. Let's see what my battery's at. That's good. 73.
So, what are those?
What do you mean?
The land masses.
Wish we had binoculars.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting they exist till we get out here.
Water's kind of low today. Was our lake made? Artificially, was our lake made?
Yes, it was. It's at one point it was the largest man-made lake in the United States, in the world. Yes, it was dug by men with horses and carts. Like,
Why?
they made it to be a water source for this area.
Well, that was a bad choice.
Why?
Because it's toxic.
No, it's not toxic.
It is. It so is. It's so dangerous.
It hasn't always been toxic, honey.
I know, but like now it is. It's like this is really not being upkept anymore. And now they're dealing with all the catastrophe of not taking care of it.
Yeah. No, we do have a committee that's very dedicated to reviving it. They've done very well, which is why we have different things out here to stir it up and stop the algae from growing. But the algae is a worldwide thing now, or at least United States wide. It's even in the Grand Lakes.
Yeah.
That's just us using chemicals, and we shouldn't have. But yeah, it used to be real. Excuse me, really bad, Lydia, where there was always just dead fish on the banks, just dead because it was so toxic. The fish couldn't even live.
Well, I mean, I have a good idea for why that is. And it's because of the algae. Because the algae takes away the oxygen in the water. Mm-hmm. And then the fish, even just a little bit, it'd be like if our air quality got worse, our weakest people would die because they need clean air. So, I mean, I still think my idea fits, is to introduce marine life that can function with little to no oxygen. Tadpoles of frogs, because those tadpoles eat the algae to grow, to live and survive. They're used to living in environments with very little oxygen, and they wouldn't die.
Yeah.
And I think if we can introduce an environment for those animals which eat the algae to survive, that it could help control it, and that you just need to figure out when the time is for those animals to reproduce.
And who knows, they might already be doing that. Like, I don't know all the stuff they're doing. I know they have hatcheries where they let fish in, so I don't know.
And personally, I think the frogs would not take over because we have the introduction of pelicans here, and those big birds, or pelicans and potentially geese, I don't know, would eat the frogs. It would just be another food source for them. So if we create a good enough environment for frogs to constantly be spawning, then we could just add more to the ecosystem without having to destroy it with chemicals. It's a very common technique that people in agriculture have used for years, is to just find whatever eats the pest that you're struggling with, and then really make good friends with it.